begin with something that every hero requires. A villain. Therefore, in a search for our hero, Bellerophon, we created a monster. Chimera.
What? Your jacket? Okay. Hey, let me have it. It's a nice coat. Be careful who sees you with that. They're gonna come looking for me. Who? Everyone.
You pass electric current into the machine, and there is supposed to be a chemical reaction. Watch. It can't even light up a tiny light bulb. Do you dare deny this, Mr. Karpov?
Absolutely not. I proudly admit it.
But enough, puny failure. Failures in the past. Peggy is behind us. The balance of power is about to shift. Was a good enough reason to move their village to a place where the spirit gods didn't exist. Drink?
So I asked them all nicely to move them. When they didn't, they just killed them all.
No. They didn't ask. They just killed them. Oh. So the next village won't need to be asked. They'll just go. Oh, Joe! Drop the gun, fat boy. You fucking idiots. He could not know my name. Give me the stone.
It's in the case.
What?
It's in the case.
You put the stone in the case. Then open the case and give me the stone.
The only man who knew the combination. You just shot.
Yips will what?
Hello, welcome to another episode of Tribe Talk. My name is Hamid Acharrab, and in this episode, we have a very special guest, Rade Šerbedžija. I hope I'm pronouncing it right.
Not bad.
Not bad. Okay, thank you. Mostly known for as a Hollywood actor, Hollywood celebrity, but there are much more dimensions to this talented artist, which we will explore a little bit in this interview. Rade, thank you for taking the time.
You're welcome.
To do this interview with us.
Okay.
Maybe we can start out with your early career. How did you start in the world of acting?
Well, my career as an actor started, as I think very normal way, how many actors did it. Actually, at that time, I remember when I was 17 years old and finishing secondary school, I was thinking actually to study literature.
Okay.
I was pretty good even on my writing.
So it wasn't your original plan to become an actor?
No, it wasn't. Okay. And I thought that I will study literature and maybe one day I try to publish some books. I was pretty good in writing. And but somehow it happened that some guys came to a little town where I lived at that time, near, between Belgrade and Zagreb, on the border of Croatia and Serbia.
Yeah.
And then these two actors, were listening me recitating some poetry in our gymnasium where we had some celebration,
That you wrote yourself? Or?
No. There were some very well-known poets. And they liked how I did it. And they said, you must go to try to study Academy for Dramatic Arts.
Okay.
and it's how I decided to go to try, and of course I was.
Interesting. So it was actually sparked within you from an outside.
And I started to study academy in Zagreb, Academy for Dramatic Arts, but when I was first year student, I remember I got offer for main part in the film.
Yeah. And you started in theater originally?
Yes, I started also in theater, but first it was film.
Okay.
Yeah. And when I started to shoot, I didn't stop till now.
And you're still going at it, right?
Yeah, I made, they said, more than 200 films.
Wow.
Mostly main parts.
Okay, they have to update your Wikipedia because I read about 70, so that was already impressive. 200. Wow. And how many of those are Hollywood movies?
Oh no, mostly I did in my country. Because when I lived in Yugoslavia at that time, we had a very good country. I think.
Yeah, it's a shame what happened.
It's a shame what happened with this war, but it was a great country. Completely. It was like a socialism, but our way.
Socialism in a good way.
In a good way, yeah. Let's say something what is Norway now. All these north country like Sweden. Yeah. I don't know about Holland.
Holland is a little in between. Yeah. It's not like Norway or something.
Yeah. But at the time, we were shooting films like going to the factory.
Yeah. It was a production.
It was just a little bit better money, you know. But I was happy because, this country was so special, I like when you live in a country where there are no poor people, And
the energy there is amazing.
Yeah. And, everybody had a social security for free, education for free, health insurance for free. So it was really good country.
And how did that escalate into the madness of war?
Well, how it happened, it's difficult question. It's something what I'm not afraid to talk about this, but I don't want to talk about it. It's a shame for whole Europe that it happened in the middle of Europe.
The heart of Europe.
4 years of the war, civil war at that time. It doesn't matter who started, who attacked it, that doesn't matter.
What matters, I think, is how we heal it.
It's matter that it happened in the middle of Europe, right? Yeah.
And I've been there 2-3 weeks ago. I was in Bosnia.
Oh, really? Did you?
Yeah, we went to Sarajevo.
Oh, great.
We were in Visoko.
Oh, Visoko. I remember.
And we're organizing a festival there in September.
Oh, really?
What would you say that the countries, former Yugoslavia, need in order to heal that wound?
Yes.
And in order to have a bright future?
Yeah, especially now, Croatia and Slovenia are members of European Union, right?
Yeah.
And it's a question of a day when all other republics will come to join us,
Yeah.
And so what will have there? There wouldn't be borders.
Yeah.
It should be, again, same area as it was in Yugoslavia. Yeah. And people who knows each other, who understand each other with the languages, because Bosnia, Serbia, Croatia, and Montenegro, they are talking the same language.
Yeah.
Somebody called it Slovenian, Serbian, Croatian, Bosnian, or Montenegrians, but it's the same language. Yeah. It's less differences than between American and English.
It's just a little different accent or something. Dialect. Nothing at all.
And it'll be they'll live again in the same country, but with one difference. Nothing will be same because we already sold our all our worth, all our, potential things what we had, like industry or everything.
Yeah, I was amazed to see that there were companies and hotels that were empty now for about 20 years, and they don't get exploited at all.
Right. But you have, let's say, in each of these republics, you have all foreigners banks.
Yeah. It's a shame.
It's same.
So what it needs to heal is people need to come together.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
But maybe it's a destiny of small nations.
Yeah, maybe. And is the war the thing that ended, or was an abrupt change for you to go to Hollywood, or was that something that came later?
Well, you know what? Actually, I must say I was lucky. Before war, I used to have some parts in foreign films. But nothing happened. In this business, you have to be lucky.
Yeah.
And I was.
But also, if you star in so many movies, you play your
I
luck a
did
little.
1993.
Yeah.
I did a film called Before the Rain.
Yeah.
And I was starting I played main part in this film directed by Milchevsky.
Yeah, I saw the interview that you did about it. Yeah.
And we won Venice Film Festival, and we got Oscar nomination. We lost for 5-6 votes. And everybody loved this film.
Yeah.
All people from, especially in America, but all over the world, they loved this film, and it's how happened. And I had few, let's say, pretty good close-ups, and it's how happened. Then I got one of the main parts in The Saint, what I did 1995, I think, and then some other films, appeared, like I did.
I know you mostly as the Russian general.
Well, you know what? It's not mostly. I did few films playing Russians, like The Saint and The Snatch.
Yeah.
And,
I loved your part in Snatch.
Yeah, but it was they were so successful films, that people remember me as a Russian. And I'm not Russian.
You're not Russian. You weren't even a Russian.
But I did actually more good guys in American films. But these films, somehow they were artistic films.
Yeah.
Like Fugitive Pieces, The Truth, really.
What would be your tip for an aspiring actor that wants to build their career? What should they focus on?
What? Sorry?
If there's an aspiring artist, an actor that wants to make it in Hollywood, let's say, what would be your advice?
There is no rules.
There is no rules.
No.
So break the rules.
No, it's happened.
Yeah.
Suddenly somebody appeared and and it's happened.
So part of it is just being
it's
lucky.
hard, actually. It's hard to become very well-known actor in Hollywood if you're a foreigner.
Yeah.
It's really hard. I must say I was lucky. To work with such fantastic directors,
And you had the advantage of already being a celebrated
like
actor.
Stanley Kubrick and others,
How was it working with guys like Stanley Kubrick?
It was amazing. He was really genius. Fantastic. Had such a wonderful experience. Wonderful.
So much detail and meaning in every scene that he...
Everything, He was so smart and simple. So simple. This was funny thing, first time when we met, when I got the part, I had to make an audition for this film because everybody.
Which film was that? Eyes Wide Shut?
Eyes Wide Shut. Everybody had to make audition.
Yeah.
All actors, except Stanley Cruise and Tom Cruise and Nicole Kidman.
Yeah.
and all others had to go through auditions. And I remember when I first time we met on a set, while we were shaking hands, he asked me, "Do you know who was Pirc?" I said, "You mean Vasja Pirc?" He said, "Yes." I said, "Of course I know. He was a famous chess player, Slovenian chess player." He said, "Okay, go on." I said, "What?" He said, "Go, start, open the game."
Yeah.
You know, he thought to go like, you know,
In chess.
it's just, to open, you know, to say, let's say, go.
He wants to know if you know the guy.
To say, let's say,
The position
D2,
of the
D2, D4, you know. And I said, I don't know how I got in this, but I was very fast. I said, "No, it's on you to open." And he said, "Why?" I said, "Because Pirc was famous defender."
Yeah. Wow.
He said, "You're bloody right."
Yeah.
But why I'm telling this, it's because Stanley Kubrick, people doesn't know this, but Stanley Kubrick was one of the most talented chess players in America,
Okay.
like Bobby Fischer.
Yeah. Maybe part of that makes him so strategic also in his movies.
Who knows? Yeah,
Yeah.
probably.
Yeah.
Probably. And I realized later when I was shooting films, I realized that some of directors wanted to play chess on a set. But when I checked them, they were so far away from Stanley Kubrick.
Stanley would have beaten them all. Cool. And how was it? And you also worked with Guy Ritchie, obviously. in Snatch.
He was an amazing guy. Yeah. Very good, very good. And I remember what I liked very much. It was his second film.
Yeah.
The Snatch, you know. And everybody, we were shooting for so poor money, you know, including Brad Pitt, you know, who was a big
Already,
star. Really. And I remember at that time, I got an offer to play main part with Nastasia Kinski in one American-Hungarian co-production. And I remember how my agents were surprised when I said, I will go with the Snatch. I'm going to make a Snatch. They said, "Rade, that's so poor money."
Yeah.
I said, "Yeah, I know, but I just feel I like the script."
Yeah.
And I was right.
Yeah.
Everybody in the world loved this film.
I think it put you on the map in a different way.
Oh, yeah. Wherever I'm going, the people are going, "Oh, Boris the Blade."
Boris the Blade, yeah.
And there is one rock and roll band in Australia. They're playing hard rock, all tattoos around them, you know. They call themselves Boris the Blade.
Wow, so cool. And you met them?
No, never, but they sent me poster.
Yeah, okay. I'm sure they would love to meet you.
Yeah.
They create a poster with you?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. And you're known obviously for movies, but like I said in the introduction, there are a lot more dimensions to you. Like yesterday, we saw you perform as a musician.
Yeah.
Is that something that existed already? Or?
You know what? Yeah. All my life, I was, let's say, singing and playing guitar, and somehow, but it's a question because I published 4 books of poetry and 2 books of novels.
Yeah.
So I'm also
a poet,
writer.
Yeah, and also a writer. Yeah.
I don't like to say poet.
Okay. If you're writing poetry,
who knows who is poet? But I would like to say, I'm a writer.
Yeah.
And then there are some songs what I wrote for to be some chansons.
So you write also your own songs?
Yeah. Most of these songs were mine.
Okay. Unfortunately, there was no subtitles. I couldn't understand.
Well, actually, I have.
Yeah.
When I have some concerts in America.
Yeah. They have those screens.
Yeah. I put on screen my translation.
Yeah. And then there's subtitles.
Yeah. It was good because the best parts of my songs are lyrics.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, I love the music as well.
Yeah, it's good. But actually, I have concerts with two guys who are guitar players, and both of them are in between the best guitar players in the world. One is Professor Karl Art in Los Angeles. Another is Vlatko Stepanovski from Skopje.
Okay.
And I remember when they asked Sting, he had some interview on American TV, and the journalist asked him, he said, well, now, let's say it means you are the best guitar player in the world.
Yeah.
And Sting said, no, there's one
better.
One guy from Macedonia who is better.
Wow, cool.
And he mentioned my friend Vlatko Stepanovski.
Yeah,
He's really fabulous. And Miroslav Tadic and both of them. And they are sometimes
play with you
together, and they are playing with me. And I did some CDs with them.
Yeah. And you also do theater. You have your own theater company in the islands of Croatia.
Yes, we are. My wife and I, we are running theater festival during summer, July and August.
Yeah, you've been doing that for a while, right?
Oh yeah, now it's 19 years.
19 years.
Yeah, and I'm playing King Lear every summer, 19 years.
Wow,
it's another my record in the world. I don't know, is it anybody who is playing 19 years King Lear?
I don't think so. Maybe. So you should be in the Guinness Book of Records again.
Yeah. It's what I think. But it's amazing place where we are performing. It's one old Austro-Hungarian fortress.
Yeah.
In Istria. It's north part of Adriatic Sea. And on this tower, on this fortress, we are making our theater productions.
Wow.
And we had also some very famous foreign actors there. One of them is Vanessa Redgrave, who is our personal friend, my friend, and I did, when I was in London, I did 2 theater productions starring with her.
Okay.
And also Ray Fiennes is also performing in our theater. He played Richard III.
Wow.
He came with Almeida Theater.
Yeah, you should come see it.
Yeah, because he was on our festival, watching our productions, and he fall in love with this island. Yeah. And then he said to me, well, next year I'm coming here with Richard III.
Wow.
And he came. It was amazing production.
Nice.
Beautiful. And
for people that want to visit, what time is it exactly? Is it in August, July?
It's in July. We are opening 15th of July.
15th of July?
Till 25th, 26th of August.
Okay.
All summer.
And is there something like a website where people can find you online or something?
Oh yeah, it's something, they can find like Ulysses Theatre.
Okay. We'll find it out and we'll put a link.
Yeah, Ulysses Theatre on Brioni. Brioni is this famous island in Adriatic Sea where President Tito used to have his residential.
It used to be Tito's island.
Yeah. But we are playing not on this main island, we are playing on a small Brioni where there is nothing, only this fortress, and people are coming by boat from the land. It took them 20 minutes by boat, but it's a beautiful also journey.
Yeah, it's a beautiful experience.
Beautiful experience. Even it's funny things. Yesterday, some people told me, from this audience, on a concert, people from our country, they are from Bosnia, and they said to me that they were on this production last year on Antigone, when during production, when we started, rain started falling, and it was raining, and they didn't want to leave performance. and they were sitting there. And then in one moment I stopped.
Yeah.
I was playing crayons.
These are the guys, what are you
And I
guys
said,
doing
you know
here?
what, guys, I can play, on this rain, but I'm afraid you get a cold.
Yeah.
And they said, no, we want to watch your show.
Yeah.
And I was laughing. I said, okay. I asked my colleagues, okay, guys, are we going to continue our performance? They said yes.
Wow, inspiring.
And then we were playing. Then in one moment, rain stopped, and we were playing. Then at the end, hard rainfall.
Wow. So everybody's soaking wet.
They were still sitting there.
Wow.
And they were applauding, and it was raining. It was so amazing. I don't think that something like this
I think
happened.
that's the best applause that you can get.
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely.
That was amazing.
Very nice. Yeah. Your celebrations of your achievements were also, of course, celebrated in lots of awards. I know you've received an award in my country. I'm from Morocco. In 2012, I think.
Oh, yeah. I was in Morocco.
Yeah.
Yeah. Beautiful country.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's also a very beautiful.
Yeah, I
country.
remember. I was shooting I was shooting Italian film
Italian film. Yeah.
about Ilaria Alpi, this journalist who got killed in Morocco. you
Yeah.
know. And I played this her cinematographer, cameraman.
Yeah. And you got an award for best actor for that.
No, for this part, no, not for this part. It was for something else. I don't remember what was the name.
And recently you got the Mary Pickford Award,
Yeah.
Lifetime Achievement
Right.
Award.
Yes.
Very select few people that got that.
Yeah.
So you're, if I'm looking at you, you're somebody who has been doing what he loves,
Yeah.
chasing your passion,
Right.
right? And a lot of people say just follow your bliss, follow your passion. Is that something that you would give as advice too?
No.
No. Okay.
No, everybody have to find their own
Their
way
own passion. Yeah.
in art
Yeah.
and in life.
Yeah.
That's it. To follow this instinct and follow intuition.
And how do you know?
You must recognize.
That's the biggest thing that I get when I'm talking to people like that. They say, I don't know what my passion. I don't know what I want.
Well,
I know what I want, but most people
then
don't.
they don't know, and
Yeah.
maybe they will not know never.
Yeah. Sadly, most people live a life.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
that's it.
Okay.
Yeah, I was dreaming to be soccer player.
Yeah. When we were kids, we have all kinds of.
Oh
dreams,
yeah.
So you wanted to be a soccer player. You started out as you wanted to be a writer,
Right.
and your life took a
Yeah.
whole different turn.
But I was pretty good soccer player too.
Yeah.
All my life I was playing soccer till I stopped to play 10 years ago in Los Angeles. I remember I was playing with some Italian guys, young fellows. I was still, giving the most goals.
Do you strive for that, for being good at what you do, or is it something that happens naturally?
It's mostly something that happens.
Yeah.
I said from my experience, if you are pushing too hard, wanting to have something, in love or in normal life, in career, let's say,
No, it rarely happens
rarely happens.
because it's forceful.
Yeah, happiness actually visiting mostly these people who are not pushing too hard,
Yeah. Wow.
Who are-
So happiness
who
visits
are
people who are not pushing.
more relaxed.
Yeah, relaxed people.
Yes.
I think that would be great advice.
Yeah.
So just relax.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. It will happen or not, but
And don't expect it to be.
yeah, right.
Thank you. So we're for rounding up, and I want to thank you for taking the time again.
Okay.
And my last question for
Yes.
you is, if you're looking back at your career,
Mhm.
and I hope you live to be 200 or 300 years old. But if you're looking back at your life, what is it? What is something that you want to be remembered for?
Oh,
What would you say that your legacy would be?
I'm not thinking about this actually, as I didn't think, I didn't have any plan what I'll play in my life or what to do as an artist, you know. And I think, but if I have to choose, you know, then I say I would like to remember me as a friend or as a person who loved people. And yeah,
I can sense that in
yeah,
you. So also yesterday,
yeah, let's say I'm socialist.
Yeah.
Deeply in my soul, I'm socialist. What does it mean? I haven't any ideas to run a power
Yeah.
anywhere as a politician or anything like this. But I like to think about world, you know, in which people are the same, you know.
and caring about each other.
Yes, and care about each other, and you know, and I think it's something what good socialism could offer to people, you know.
Yeah. Like how Yugoslavia used to
Like
be.
Yugoslavia used to be, completely different from what Russia was, or what this, you know, the socialist country from Eastern Bloc.
Because that was also forceful. So you get the forceful.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, all the best. Bye.